Okay. That was close. Now, everybody play one more round with another winner that's standing. All you losers, watch and make sure they play somebody, because if you don't play anybody, you can't win. You can use your feet. Yeah. Okay, get on up here. If you won that last round, come up. Come on up. Coming up.
If you won that last round, come on, quick.
Hurry, we don't have time for this. You won a book.
Singress and O'Reilly and No Starch were kind enough to donate a bunch of books for giveaways. So you were responsible, Singress, O'Reilly, and No Starch, for the largest Rosham contest in Washington, D.C. today. What? Oh, thank you. Oh, whoa!
Can you reload that thing and fire it at the audience? Because right now, they're the problem. Okay.
All right.
Go ahead.
Get ready.
Do some agenda shit.
Okay, so you guys, I think, are going to have to go over there and, like, they gave away all the books. Pablos will whittle you down to a couple more, and you'll get some prizes. So go have fun with Pablos.
Go have fun.
Yeah, there you go. All right. So next thing.
Okay.
How many times have I said go have fun with Pablos in my life? How was the network? ShmooCon Labs. It was, I think, a success. How many Labs people are in the room? Did you guys have fun? Absolutely. For those that didn't participate in the labs, feel free to apply next year. The website has very loose instructions about applying. Just apply with whatever you feel like sending us, and we'll get back to you. The network work out okay? All right, good. Everyone feel all safe and warm and fuzzy because of our advanced network? No? All right. Ken. Is Ken here? Is he really sleeping, or is he, like, MIA? He's at the liquor store. All right. Is he awake, though? Okay, so Ken's alive. Whew, I get worried. You know, you go to hacker conferences, people disappear on Saturday night. You start to wonder, hey, did Decode die in the Omni last night? Sorry. No, it wouldn't be. Anyway, ShmooCon Labs is great. A big thanks to everyone, all the vendors who participated. We had, oh gosh, does anyone have a listing? I forget it all. There's Aruba and Tenable, New Security, whole bunch of folks, all on the thing. Big thanks to the vendors, big thanks to the staff, and a big... I'm going to wait until this is over.
These are USB dongles from Blue Coat that donated them.
Hey, thanks to Blue Coat. All right, I think we're done with the throwing of things.
Keep it throw. Just keep on through the agenda.
I can't get through the agenda with you causing problems.
Are you trying to stop the giveaway?
That sounded like it. Medic! I am on fire!
The giveaway.
All right. I gotta get through this. There's important things here.
That Xbox. We'll just throw it back.
I'm moderating. All right. So seriously, big thanks to everybody that helped out with the labs, eh? All right. Hacker Halo. Chris Compton's gonna come up here and do the Hacker Halo thing. Yeah, Chris.
Real quick, Tim Martin, hopefully is here. We have a 360 for you. This guy fought a really tight battle last night. There were actually 4 people who got 8. We went down to the 4th level puzzle in times. He did really well, so coming up, get a box. No. Halo winner, Zeph, is a 4-person final round for 10 minutes. He had 34, I'm being told it was actually 35 kills in 10 minutes. Wow. Do the math, that's about 11 and a half kills per person. So, yeah, don't play Halo with him for money. But come on out and get a sling box. We had a request for the puzzles last year, so they're all going to be downloadable. Not yet, because we don't actually have our act up together. But soon, almost all the puzzles that aren't encumbered in licensing will be available for download at whitewolfsecurity.com/shmoo.asp. Also, I want to thank White Wolf because they were good enough to provide all our servers this year, and that made my life a lot easier. These are the people who worked a lot for a long time to bring it to you, so please give them a round of applause. And that's all I got.
All right. Seriously, all these contests were a lot of work. You can't throw stickers, as it turns out. I mean, you can, but it doesn't go very well. Applied Security and their hacking contest. We have a rep coming up. He is jogging up here with his pony shirt and his massive pecs. I don't have anything to say. I'm just going to wait for these guys. There you go. Come on. Come here. All right.
Hey, everybody. We have stuff to give away for people who won. We'll keep it simple. Third place, I know isn't here, and it doesn't matter because I forgot the gift certificate at the office anyway. So Jack 2, he took third place. Round of applause where he ever. All right. Second place, A. Pridgeon wins the iPhone wherever you're at. Come on up. Double time. Come on.
There you go, bud. Congratulations.
And I saw Chris Eagle register, and I've known him for a number of years, and I was like, Chris is going to win, and I was right. So, Chris, come get your Wii and games.
There you go, man. Congratulations. Nice work.
And we have a raffle prize, but I already know that the person isn't here because he has really bright pink hair, and I've been looking for him for a while. But,
John?
yeah, John M., wherever you may be, you have won the raffle prize, and I hope you included a valid email, because otherwise you're not going to get it. And I might keep it. No, in all seriousness, if he doesn't respond, we'll pull another raffle out of the database, and we'll email you, and we'll find a valid email.
Excellent.
Thanks.
Thank you. And just to be clear, Chris was working the video camera and hacking at the same time and still managed to win the contest, so fear. Core Security. We have Core Security rep come up, do their giveaway. Oh, I have a name. Oh, it's right here. Excellent. The lightsaber. Ha-ha. It goes to Jack Nicholson. Jack? Okay. Is he going through a bathroom door with an axe right now? All right. Well, if you see him, have him contact us because he needs to contact Selena to get his prize. All right. Excellent. Axis IT. All right. Here comes Axis IT. And again, a big thanks to all the vendors who ponied up all this stuff because it prevented us from having to buy it. Yeehaw. And I don't think he's throwing this one.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah. Hey, FYI, Pablos, stop throwing bucks for a second. Thank you. Yeah, pay attention. The OWASP, New York's NYC AppSec 2008 call for papers is now open. It'll be in October 7th through 10th. So if you're interested and you're in the New York City area and you have OWASP-like skills, feel free to submit a paper. And there we go. So now that that was the randomization function. This is as good as the data gets stirred. And then
Present to win.
must be present to win. Oh, this could take a while. Rick Whitford. That's you. Hey, it's funny because Rick worked for me, so I actually know who he is. Going next. This has his picture on it, so you can't lie about it. Donald Kaiser? Nope. All right, we're going to keep on going. One of these will be non-refutable. Mike Belton. Fixed. All right. 2 more tries. Look, man. Alex Thew. Next. All right, 1 more, and I'll get beamed. Jack Fulmer. We need to educate the vendors on this. Joe Friendly. Daniel McCarthy. Kevin Miller. Hey! Kevin, you saved my life, man.
Did Bruce invent shmoo balls?
Holy crap, this is dangerous. Every year it gets worse and worse. Splitcast. Splitcast is having a silent auction? I have something to give away of theirs. Oh no, that was the Hacker Pocket. They're having a silent auction. You're supposed to go to check their table or something. Oh, here it is.
We'll just do it here.
You have it there.
It'll be easier.
The silent auction is done.
All right. Anybody else for the silent auction? Break the silence. $1. No, it's a.
Not silent! One shmoo ball.
All right. All right. Not for me. I'm not for sale. All right. These are the pre-release copies of No Tech Hacking. There's 5 in existence. This is number 1 and number 2. They're numbered. It's at $100 right now for the first edition signed copy with me, all the authors. So what we're going to do is we're going to do another 5 minutes if anybody wants to get on the silent auction, and then we'll give it away. Okay? That's
And
it.
you get your
all
photo with the
proceeds
author.
For the silent auction go to
In
Hackers
lingerie.
for Charity. All right? So that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, you gotta go outside because I don't want you congregating near Pablo's because he'll do something to accost you. Blue Coat's doing a giveaway. Blue Coat.
Oh, I gave away their stuff already.
Oh, they gave it away already?
They did.
Blue Coat iPod giveaway winner. Wow, there's all this stuff up here. I should really look around. Thomas Blackard.
But they
What?
put the iPod at home.
Yeah, the iPod's at home, and he's apparently not here, so that worked out really well. Let's give a big hand for that. I made it through that one without getting a shmoo ball thrown at me. And right on cue. Jesus. We're done. Airtight Network giveaway. We're not doing this again next year, I swear to God. Oh, we already did this. This is the cadet who, unfortunately, the cadets had to leave early. So, what was his name? Michael. Yes, Michael, the cadet won that, so they get to take that back to post and then not leave post again for a year. MediaArchives.com, buy some DVDs. Thank you, Ted, and all the video staff. Cannot thank you enough. I also want to thank our hosting and bandwidth provider, AI.net. They put up with us every year when we put up the videos, and they get downloaded en masse. Last year, I don't even think we linked the video page officially, but somebody figured out you could put a /2007 at the end of the directory listing. And shockingly found all our videos and hammered our bandwidth, but they give us free bandwidth, so we really appreciate AI.net. Thank you very much. Hacker Arcade. It's funny, that first year we did a Hacker Arcade, we made like $1,000. But again, that was because we had open jars and people were just shoving 20s in it. Quarters, it's a lot frickin' harder. In Money In, we made $56. Most of it in Galaga. But the best entry by a long shot, because there was even on the website bonus points for the car door. And C. Nelson, I think, brought the car door. Is that correct? C. Nelson is the winner of the Hacker Arcade this year, and he gets free admission and my undying eternal adoration for bringing the car door. For those that... What? Yeah, I saw it. It was shipped through Dulles. It still got the freaking thing like on the door, like where it was bag checked. For those that don't know, this was the car door from the DEF CON 5 scavenger hunt. That has been passed down as a piece of lore over time and periodically just kind of pops back up, and I've always kind of been fascinated with the car door. So on the Hacker Arcade webpage, we said, bonus points for the car door from DEF CON 5, and lo and behold, I walked into the arcade the other day and fell on my knees. I was so overjoyed to see that. That was like a lifetime dream of mine, so I'm kind of spent. That was Hottie's first conference, too. She went to DEF CON 5 before I had gone to a DEF CON. Schmooganography was one. Oh, what? I'm going away. I wasn't supposed to do that. Oh, okay. The crypto bead contest. We're going to do that first. Gmark did a crypto bead contest, and I can announce the winner. Okay, the winner was Team Chicago. And what did they win? Was it minus Steve or just Team Chicago? Woo! Thanks, G-Mark. And can we go on to the next thing now? Okay, now, next. Schmooganography was, again, magically called into Heidi's phone at 12:45 a.m. Saturday morning. I don't know how you got the phone number, but if you do it again, you're in trouble. This was organized by Will, who's been doing this for a couple years. Good contest again, I think, this year. And the winner was Team Chicago minus Steve, which when we heard your name the first time, because that was before G-Mark's thing, I thought, that's a really squirrely name. But apparently Steve wasn't participating with you? Okay, exactly, good. It wasn't some other code or something. Okay. Anyway, what? Will, do you want to say anything about schmooganography? Okay, Will's going to come up. Why don't you guys come up real quick, since you won, like, every basic contest we were running.
All right. Hey, how many people play schmooganography this year? Raise your hands. Not many. Okay, we got a few. Well, how many people at least figured out that there was a message in your pen? All right, that was good. If you haven't, then you figure it out. I'll just go through and tell you what the whole thing was. Basically, there was a riddle on the website that says what lies between a chisel and a typewriter, and that's going to be the pen. You can think of ages here. And the message in there was a transposition cipher that'll just lead you to another website. And in there, in the website, there's a PCAP file that has a whole bunch of 8211 packets of the sort. And in the reserved bits in some of the packets, I actually started hiding all the letters in there, all the data in there. So thank you. I don't know who won. Who won?
Team Chicago minus Steve.
Oh, there you go. So we'll be back again. Obviously, if you got it down the first day, next year we're going to up the ante. So we'll make it a little more difficult next year.
Thanks, guys.
Will helps out with a kind of a local youth thing, and he had all his local youth volunteers help him stuff 1,200 pens with all those little pieces of paper. It was unbelievable. Who?
Team Chicago.
Hey, Team Chicago, can you come back up here now that you've walked all the way to the back of the room? We have giveaways. We have. Oh, you're the minus, Steve? I guess you shouldn't have been out getting drunk, guy. I don't know what to tell you. 12:43 in the morning. There's a good chance you were. So these are gift certificates to redeem with Ted for one DVD from Media Archives. So feel free, get your favorite talk or get your least favorite talk and mail it to your enemies. So I think that's it. And is it Rick talking about this?
Adam.
Adam. Is Adam talking about this? Adam's talking about this. All right. Adam's gonna fill you in on the badges. Yeah, exactly. People are like, woo.
All right. So, did anyone? This is your last chance. If you have the answer right now, yes, no. Oh, sorry, man. Is that better? People hear me? All right. Let's move on. Next. Okay. So the idea of this contest was basically to get a bunch of antisocial people to interact with each other. There is no possible way anyone could have solved this problem by themselves. Another thing was to get some of the younger individuals in the crowd to act with some of the older individuals in the crowd. So, yeah, we wanted to get some of the graybeards involved with the newer generation, and the main purpose of the contest was really to drive RenderMan insane because he solves all of the contests in 5 minutes every year.
Or RenderMan's girlfriend.
All right, so for everyone born after 1981, this is what a punch card looks like. All right, I heard ruler, I heard measurement device, I heard new optical storage mechanism that they were demoing. I heard everything but what it exactly looked like. All right, so if you look at the very small hint here, like very itty-bitty, that is as old school as it gets. That's about a 2,800-year-old numbering system from China called I Ching. I'm going to glaze over this because the contest is still unsolved. All right, so there's a Wikipedia table for that. Octal, some people never heard of it. And they're like, I don't get it. It's 12 bits. That's not possible. There's no word size. I get it. So 12 bits, octal, every 3 bits turns into a value. So sort of like Unix permissions if you're used to that. Next up. So we gave out this one basically in one of the hints. Please don't participate. It's PDP-8, affordable mini computers. They have 8 normal instructions. The really important one is there's no XOR, and we'll talk about that in a second. So the idea was basically reversing this badge into a P8 binary. Load the program, but where to start? There's this really cool utility. It was written in like '73 called strings. There's a whole bunch of ASCII data in this program, and it tells you where to load the program and how to start it. It's the very first line.
running the program. There's a bunch of PDP-8 emulators available. I recommend downloading one since there's still an open prize for this contest. Enigma. So basically the program dumps out an Enigma cipher and then prompts you for a password.
I think it's because Renderman's girlfriend was at the cosplay convention and.
Yeah, moving on. All right, so that jumps out a geography puzzle, which if you have a good understanding of pre-USSR towns, or just a little bit of time with Google Maps. Honestly, once you get to this point, it takes about 5 minutes with Google Maps to solve the challenge. Okay, so why can't I just reverse the binary and have you spit out the final passcode to me? Because I implemented XOR in PDP-8 from... So no XOR instructions basically means A plus B minus 2 times A and B gives you XOR. And if you want to brute force the problem, it should take you about 5 minutes if you use Hikari's method. Or you can at that point just submit the contest answer to Bruce and Heidi and you will get the prize. And that's all I got. What is the prize?
Adam.
So the
I
prize...
have a prize because no one was going to win anyway.
It's a square.
So this is core memory. It's 4K right here. Check it out. Hey,
It's framed.
bigger than your flash drive, I promise.
A guy named Don Bailey that wasn't Don Bailey. Yeah, it's strange. Anyway, so that was that. Anyway, so I want to thank who all was involved in the creation of the badges and stuff.
So we had a large group of folks, mostly Adam. We can throw all the shmoo balls at him over there. Yep, right there.
You gotta keep an eye out in every direction, dude. They come from everywhere.
So anyway, these were laser cut. They were designed and laid out by Ether. Adam primarily wrote the program, so we can just blame him for most of it. And of course, failing that, Bruce here. It's his fault.
Yeah. One way or
All right,
another.
thanks, guys. That was a great job with that. All right. Real quick, the Podcasters Meetup had you got off stage and then you came back and grabbed the mic?
Yeah. So you guys are going to submit an answer soon, right? Because we want to go home.
Don't call me.
You can email. I think we're going to go into geologic time on the contest. Podcasters Meetup. I'm probably just going to do this. Mark Stanislav? Is he here? Is that you? Okay, I just didn't know. You said perfect. You look like you were already walking, so I was like, oh, I'm going up front. I might as well take his prize. He won the EPC, and is this for him too? This piece of paper? Oh, those are your. Oh, that was yours anyway. Okay. Does he also get the book? No. Oh, the book goes to Renderman. So Renderman did win something. Yay, go Render. I was going to be disappointed if you didn't.
This is like the last thing I need.
That is out frickin' standing.
Just for reference, before he announced who the winner was, I had submitted 2 more answers to actually go over the top. But this guy down here said the hammer was already down, but he never actually specified when it was supposed to be down. So.
Wow. And if you weren't participating in the contest, that made absolutely no sense. Go team. All right. Gringo Warrior. Would the Gringo Warrior team like to come up? Oh, he's got a short video. Is that something you're going to attach to the computer? Very easy. There you go. This is very easy. So these Deviant and crew and the whole Tool crew have been kind enough to come here and run the Lockpick Village for the last couple of years, and they certainly, I think, raised the bar this year. How many people went in and tried things out in the Lockpick Village? Outstanding. Outstanding. How many people played Galaga? All right, that's good. That's good. $56, right. Next year I got a dollar acceptor, and it's taking dollars, and that's what it's going to cost to play.
All right. Can you hear me now? All right, I'm going to be real fast. You guys are
giving me some time, and I don't want to waste it. How many people, I didn't even see the hands, how many people came by and saw this crazy game that we had? All right, whoa. Yeah, we slammed that room. For those who didn't know, the story goes you're at TorCon. You're trying to decide what the party is going to be that night. Dan Kaminsky says, let's go to Tijuana, it'll be blast. So you go down to TJ, you see a donkey show, you have cheap tequila. By the end of the night, you're not feeling too good. You wake up in a prison. And with a snarl, some corrupt Mexican official tells you that he's going to make you empty your ATM card for your fine for drunk and disorderly. He's going to throw you in a room to think about what you've done. You have no intention of complying. You have lockpicks on you. So the whole game was you had to blast through. You actually had to get out of cuffs. You had to pick your way out of a cell. We had a guard you had to assault. Some people just beat him up. Some people locked him in the cell. Some people took the cuffs that they got out of and cuffed him, like in the cell. You had to pick your way into a drawer to get your confiscated passport back. You had the option of trying to pick out of a door or like exit a window, but to be inconspicuous, there was a security camera. You could try to get a gun locker open and shoot a security camera and then go out a window. Our winner actually did that. Is Rob in here? Rob? Yes, there's Rob. Yeah, come on up. You're going to get some good stuff. So, yeah, we had a lot of good participation. It was really, really fun. And if you'd like... Yeah, Render came. So, Render, you got a Got Whiffy shirt instead of the big prize. So this is Rob's run. He actually made it in like a minute and I think 29 seconds out of all this. It was really spectacular. So here he is. He's in his cell. He's getting ready to start. And we say, okay, go. He blasts out of the handcuffs in I think like 9 seconds. No, did he have a key? Oh, he had a key, all right. You know, some people shimmed him, some people just like put keys in there. No one noticed that the guard actually had a key to one of the doors, and if you went through his pockets, you would have found that. So here he is, he's in his cell, he's thinking, he's like, all right, I'm going to pick my way out of the cell. He's getting there, he's trying real hard. Oh, I think it's starting to move. The cell door is a little stiff, but he pushes it. Is he going to get it open? The cell is open, now he's got to deal with the guard, which was particularly freaking great. Roughhouse is goes for his passport, gets his passport in like 3 seconds. And then I think he wasn't even going to mess with the door. He just said, I'm going to take the gun. I'm going to shoot my way out of that security camera zone. Yeah, actually, this was a padlock you had to shim. Some people, I was so impressed, were cutting shims on the fly out of beer cans we had laid out. So it was everyone really brought their A game. But he goes back for the guard, guns the guard, just for good measure, locks him in the door, like so no one will discover the dead guard later. One or two people actually pretended to like blue box that phone like on the way out, and he grabs the uniform for to be nondescript, and he fucking busts out the window. So that was the #1 run. That was a big hand again for Rob. And he is going to get, are you a large or an extra large? You're a large, I guess, maybe. All right. He gets one of these social engineering kits that we had where you get a Comcast field technician shirt, a Verizon shirt. He gets a Jackalope CD. We had a couple more of these. If pen testing really is your business, talk to me later. Maybe I'll be able to hook you up with one of these. The proceeds go to the Traveling Terabyte. But it was a real treat, and I hope we do this again. If you come by, please come by. Thank you so much for letting me do this. It was a real fucking blast.
Thanks, man. It was a good time.
It was so much fun.
Good, man. Glad you enjoyed it. Glad you enjoyed it. Can I have your VGA? Thank you. All right. Back to the show. Real quick. Signal? Bueller? What? No. Click here. Press that. Oh, no Mac jokes. Come on. That's so 2007. This is the month of Apple nonsense.
You have to plug this in. Right?
Oh, you. Wasn't plugged in, as it turns out.
You have to plug in PCs too.
Hold on, let me read a text. So we're gonna. It should be on now. Oh, yay! I heard yay. Maybe. All right, so here, you figure that out while I go through the T-shirt charities. T-shirt charities, we're still counting the jars. There was a little flaw in our logic on, hey, why don't you put a little token in the jar? Because we still have to count the jars, all the little tokens that go in there. And there were 1,100 tokens, give or take. What? It's like, my laptop, porn. T-shirt charities, there we go. So the minimum that was donated, in order to figure out how much got donated, we just took the smallest jar first, which we won't tell you which one it was, and we counted, and there was $1,500 worth of tokens in that jar, so we've at least $4,500. Yeah, that was a couple hours ago. So $4,500 or $5,000 is getting split across those three charities. So please bring more women for a variety of reasons, not the least of which is we have a lot of women's shirts left because last year we actually sold out. So we're like, oh, God, we got to buy more. This year we were a little bit too many on them. But thanks very much for buying the T-shirts, helping these causes out. Please wear them with pride and all that kind of good stuff. So yay, go team. Fill out your speaker feedback form. Okay, I don't care if you scroll it on a piece of paper right now. Just fill something out, drop it in the box. It's very important to us. It's very important to the speakers. It should be very important to you if you want to come back and want to help improve the quality of the con. Overall, we take feedback very seriously. Todd and Heidi work to go through, wherever Todd is, go through all the feedback that comes in through feedback.shmoocon.org. We log it all. We try to track it all, figure out what we need to address, what a lot of people have seen, that kind of thing. We take it serious. It's not just a bit bucket that goes to Dev Null. So please send anything to that. Real quick, we're going to do the thanks. Are there any other giveaways or anything?
Yeah, these are, I don't actually know what they are. Something to do with phone service and Linksys, Vonage, but they're from
SIP adapters.
SIP
Don't throw them, dude!
Yeah, here. They want me to throw them. We're insured this year, so don't worry, it's fine.
Wow. You are totally not welcome back.
You're the only one who complains.
I'm risk averse, man. Anyway, real quick, thanks. Security was led by freshmen. You got 30 seconds to say your piece about it or anything. Security guys have the thankless job. They're up early in the morning watching the doors. They're up late at night locking the doors and walking the halls. They're making sure everything stays in line. It's difficult. It's long. They don't necessarily get to see the talks. It's probably one of the toughest jobs here. I got nothing but appreciation for freshmen and the entire security team. So big thanks to those guys. And if you've ever tried to wear one of those radios in your ear all day, it drives you batty. So more power to them. The program selection committee led by Ben and John, they did the yeoman's job, especially with regards to our cat deleting the commenters database and us having to kind of recreate it. Literally, the cat deleted it. Like, there's a button, and the cat stepped on it. Day 3, we owned the cat. The cat almost didn't see day 4. But big thanks to them for wrangling the program process. So thanks very much, guys. Kind of clap as we go here. Again, big thanks for the labs and the network stuff. I saw that Ken was, and he had coffee in his hand even. So Ken, can you stand up? Ken? Oh, there's Ken. Ken is here. He's back from the liquor store with Hikari. Hikari, you're back from the liquor store too. That's good to see. Sorry, long-running joke. Thanks to all the vendors. Really appreciate it, especially the giveaways. It is tough for us to go out and buy all this stuff because it's kind of, we want to keep you engaged and it's kind of fun, and Pablos likes to bean people. So, right. Hacker Halo, we've already given a round of applause, and I'm just going to skip over them again. Registration. Tamsin ran registration. Thank you, Tamsin, and everyone else who helped with registration. John, how fast were they moving through?
They were moving through 1 every 5 seconds.
We were registering when that line was moving 1 person every 5 seconds, which I think is pretty fantastic. And Kaz wrote a lot of the back-end software that ran it. This is something we just brewed from scratch. Like there's a couple guys in the group who kind of, how are we going to get people through this? What's the best way to do it? They wrote the software that, creates the barcodes, the database, checks everybody in, that kind of stuff. Oh, you farted. I'm sorry, sir. What? There was nothing in it. Now I'm really going to get done shy. But anyway, a big thanks to everyone involved in registration. I mean, honestly, that's one thing I think we've taken for granted as we've grown from 300 people to 1,200 people, is our ability to, when the doors open and you all are very politely standing in line, that you don't stand in line much longer. You know, there is not a long process to go. I hope you realize how difficult that is. If you go to other conferences, you want to strangle some of these people sometimes, and I really appreciate the work that you guys do. So one more round of applause for the registration folks. Ticket sales, I guess, and registration again. We're just going to keep thanking them. Cass also worked on the ticket sales along with Eric and some other folks. Hacker Arcade, thanks to Logan and Pub. Logan and Nick. Is Logan here? None of the Hacker Arcade guys are here. They're all fled with the $56. We should send Deviant after them in his cop uniform. The hotel staff, I know it's a difficult thing for the hotel staff to be here. I don't think they're in the room, but thanks to the Marriott for putting up with us. Thanks to all the speakers. You guys did great. I know $200 on an hourly basis isn't the greatest wage to get paid for this kind of thing, but hopefully you had fun doing it. Thanks to you all for showing up and putting up with us. And seriously, some of it's real smooth, some of it's rough edges. We appreciate you putting up with it, and hopefully, even if there were some mistakes, that you come back next year and enjoy it again. Preston, the podcasters, you know, it's interesting. We just had this talk about the social responsibility of hackers and how they kind of get the message out about what goes on at venues like this. So for all the press and the podcasters that are in the room, I encourage you to please write very kindly and usefully about what we do. He makes me so nervous. Thanks to Bob. I did thank the vendors. Okay. Thanks to Bob. Bob's over there. He ran the AV. Go Bob. And he had a team this year. He didn't have to run around and do it himself. He had various other folks. If all the staff that are wearing staff shirts or whatever, you just stand up, get a big round of applause for them real quick. These guys put in a hell of a lot of time. They wear kilts. It's an all-volunteer thing, and every year that it gets bigger, you guys are like, man, I had 8 friends that didn't get in. I really want them to get in. Every extra person that we add to this makes more effort on our volunteers. So the one thing I want you to think about is going out and like, you know, boy, I wish FooCon would get bigger. It's tough. I mean, I'll be honest, it's really tough. It's a lot of hours. Thank God I was unemployed for the last month and a half so I could work on it. But mostly thanks to Heidi for being the keystone and holding all this together. So thanks very much. She doesn't deal with that very well, so we'll just kind of truck on. Do you have something to say?
This might be your last chance to actually hit Bruce with a shmoo ball. What? You guys can do better.
Hey, put my guard up. Oh. It was the stinger in the crotch that really got me. All right, that was a good time. Thanks for coming to ShmooCon 2008. We'll see you all next year.